Welcome to this follow along. Today we are going to warm up the belts. Before we begin, we have to loosely define what belting is. Belting is heightened, powerful singing to express an emotional release or an emotional climax in a song. Think of it like highlighting an important section in a book that you are studying. When you are doing these exercises and I cannot see you, there are 4 things that I want you to consider. Number 1 is managing your effort levels. That means do not push more. Number 2, this is high energy vocalization. So it's not a good idea to have too much air underneath the vocal folds. You need just enough to make sound come out. If you have too much air pressure underneath the folds, 2 things can happen. You can get breathy, you start to crack, or the vocal folds will pull together too hard, becoming overly pressed. Number 3, posture is your anchor. So if you ever feel like you're a little bit shaky, fix your posture, your alignment. And number 4, modify your vowels as needed. As you go higher and higher, you don't want to push for more air, but rather change your vowels so that you keep an open space in your mouth. Just know that by listening to me or anyone else on the internet, we might sound different because we have different mouth shapes, okay? So you have to figure out on your own which vowels you need to modify it to. And you usually want to modify to a more open or mid-open vowel the higher you go. For the first exercise, we will be doing a vocal slide, but changing our vowels accordingly as we go higher and higher and entering more of a high belt. We have to modify vowels. Otherwise, if we stick to one vowel, we're gonna get squeezed or pressed and pushing and pushing and pushing. And again, we wanna manage our effort levels, and one way to help us belt with more openness in ourselves is by modifying our vowels, okay? So you can start with an O to an to an to an A, if that is helpful to you. However, your vocal tract is different than mine, and female singers and male singers will prefer different vowels as long as you get the sound quality that you want without squeezing, okay? Now we're going to practice our yell or call timbre response by singing on the word hey. You're going to sing on an arpeggio. It's really quick. I don't want you to drag on this, okay? And the whole point of this is for you to practice taking in less air and being able to belt on a little bit of air in your lungs, okay? You don't need more. If you take in more breaths, your body's going to want to push it out. All right, so this is what it sounds like, okay? Hey, 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 hey! That's it. You kind of want to fall off at the end there. We don't want it to just stay at that pitch. Just fall off to make it easier for you. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey! Now we're gonna sing on the phrase, hey mom. The higher you go, you are going to want to thin out the coordination of your vocal folds. We don't wanna pull the chest voice all the way up past a certain spot in your vocal range. And that spot is where you feel like you want to break, okay? So we have to transition smoothly over that area. Otherwise, we are going to strain, okay? This is what the exercise sounds like. Hey, mom. It needs to have that yell quality, okay? Hey, mom. Hey, mom. Hey, mom. Next, you're gonna sing the same phrase, but you're gonna hold the top note for 4 beats, okay? Working on sustaining belts. Now, when you sustain, you don't wanna push harder and harder to keep the vocal folds together. You keep your effort levels the same. You just gotta manage that air, okay? Hey, mom. All right, 3 lip trill sirens to bring your vocal folds back to stasis. All right, that's it for this vocal warm-up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to download the audio track to this warm-up, I have that available on my Patreon. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to get more content like this. Like, comment below to let me know what you use this warm-up for. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now, and I'll see you next time.